Years ago, I had a family come to me, Tom and Molly, and they were a young married couple. They had been dating since high school, and they finally got married now, and they were so excited to start their family. Molly had always dreamed of being a mom, and so they started trying to have children, and unfortunately, they learned that they could not have children. So then they started thinking about adoption. So Tom and Molly called my law office years ago, and they said, "Hey, we want to do an adoption. Can you help us with the process?" At the time, I didn't really know much about the newborn adoption process because in my law office, I was helping families do step parent adoptions, kinship adoptions, different types of adoptions. And so when they came to me, I just told them, "Hey, these are the adoption agencies that I know of in Nebraska. Here's some phone numbers, call them and see how they can help." Well, about 2 years later, I contacted Molly because I was curious to find out what happened. And because I love celebrating when families are able to bring their children home and they're able to adopt. So I emailed her and I said, "Hey, how's everything going?" And I found out from Molly that those 2 years were just horrendous. They had been turned down by multiple different agencies because they had not been married for the number of years that the agencies were wanting them to be. And worse, they were actually scammed by an attorney who purported himself to be an adoption attorney. So after they went through these 2 years of just this, horrible things happening, they finally decided, you know what? We're not gonna look into newborn adoption anymore. We're just going to foster. So by the time I was having communication with Molly again, they were now fostering. So that is really the story behind why I created the Adoption Success Accelerator, because I was young, I was a newer attorney, and I didn't know what families were going through just to figure out how to go through the newborn adoption process. So after speaking with hundreds of you, I learned what your struggles were, what your fears were, what your challenges were with the adoption process, and I put all the answers that you needed in the Adoption Success Accelerator. And after a year, I'm finally bringing it back, and I'm so excited to share this resource with you because it's already helped so many families just like you, and I can't wait for how it's going to help your family navigate through the adoption journey. Now, I'll be launching it next week, okay? So just a few more days, so stay tuned for the announcement. There's going to be special bonuses for those who sign up early, so stay tuned, and I cannot wait to share the details with you.